64 groundbreaking ideas poised for glory. Only one champion. Innovators and trailblazers, welcome to round 2 of the arena. Do you have what it takes? We're about to find out. Whose innovation will redefine the landscape of tomorrow? Victory today means you're one step closer to claiming the ultimate prize of $10,000. Today's focus, problem and solution, market and competition. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 ideas enter the arena. Only one will emerge triumphant. Let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin indeed. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Arena 2025. We are in the home stretch right now. This is our second last matchup of the day, and just in the previous match at 2 p.m. we witnessed our first tie of the arena. So it is really proving to be super intense and super exciting. But as always, I'm here to lighten up the mood a little bit, and I do have an amazing dad joke up my sleeve for this match as well. So stay with me on this, okay? What did the dog say once he got on spring break? What did the dog say once he got on spring break? The party is officially here. And on that positive note, I'm going to be introducing our perfect judges. I am going to be on too many dog puns at this point. But first up, I have Marley Amar, entrepreneur and business faculty at NSCC. Fun fact for our viewers watching, Marley did compete with us in the year 2022, and now she returns triumphant as a judge. And it's so good to see you here, Marley. I know you were in the top 4 last year, which was amazing since that year was so competitive. But how does it feel to return back as a judge and judge your first match of the arena?
Yeah, thanks for having me back. It's definitely weird being on the opposite side. Definitely a little less nerves this time. So I feel for the students, but I'm really excited to hear the pitches today. So thanks for having me.
I love it. Thank you, Marley. And joining Marley is the judge who rightly coined our competition as the Hunger Games of student entrepreneurship. We have again Robert Mbua Batua, Chief Executive Officer and co-founder at Batua Inc. Robert, your catchphrase has become my motto at this point. Welcome back. How does it feel to come again as a judge?
It feels very great. It's very inspiring to see. And again, I always keep repeating, it's like the Hunger Games of entrepreneurship. So, I'm always very excited to be a part of it.
I love it. Thank you, Robert. So we've met our amazing judges. It's time to meet our superstars for today. So first up, I have Tomiva Olaseko from University of Toronto. Tomiva, hi, welcome back. How does it feel to pitch this round?
I mean, as usual, nervous and exciting, but yeah, I'm glad to be here.
I love it. Thank you, Tomiva. And joining Tomiva is Shashant Singh from University of Toronto. Shashant, welcome back. This is round 2. Are you all excited?
Yeah, very much so. Looking forward to it.
I love it. Thank you, Shashant. So we've met our students, and if you haven't noticed yet, both of them are from University of Toronto. So it's going to be the battle of, an epic battle of which team or which student comes triumphant out of this match. So make sure you stay tuned with us and stick with us. But without further ado, Tomiva, you have 2 minutes on the clock. The stage is yours.
So for my partner, getting her hair braided was always accompanied by this feeling of dread. She'd have to go to a random person's apartment for 6 to 12 hours, spend hundreds of dollars, and sometimes she'd come back with braids she didn't like because they weren't as neat or as consistent as she preferred. And so me being me, I tried to solve the problem by learning how to braid hair, and I quickly realized that braiding is harder for the braider than it is for the person whose hair is getting braided. And that's why we're building Braid Easy. Braiders often have to stand for all those hours, deal with finger pain, neck pain, back pain, and all of this while, making around or less than minimum wage when you consider all the hours that they're working. Braid Easy is a semi-autonomous braiding tool for braiders. A braider will start the braid, put the hair in the machine, and the machine will complete the braid for them, cutting the average length of a braiding session in half. People spend $3 billion braiding hair every single year and 500 million hours. And we've been braiding hair for thousands of years, and I expect that we will braid hair for thousands more. Even though my partner disliked the experience, she endured it for months and months and months, and she continues to endure it. We have an opportunity to make this process faster, cheaper, and more comfortable for hundreds of millions of people. Currently, there are no great alternatives to our machine. The best substitute is having like a human assistant assist you with the braid. But especially in places like North America, labor is really expensive, and the braiders are already not making a lot of money. And so we want to do better for them and serve this underserved community. We're a team of people with experience in software engineering, mechanical engineering, and material science, and we're committed to solving this 10,000-year-old problem. And we hope you join us on our journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Tumiva. I'm really fond of Tumiva's pitching style. It's very casual. It feels like he's talking to you, isn't it? So, competing with that is Sushant Singh. You too have 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Welcome to our venture, Vrit, where we're reimagining the future of skin wound care. With more than 40,000 burn patients in North America alone and $500 million healthcare spending, this is a big problem. Especially with wildfires increasing due to climate change, we expect this problem to worsen further. To heal these patients, surgeons use a technique called autografting, where they take healthy skin from a part of the patient's body and apply it to the burn site. However, in doing so, it increases the overall size of the wound, necessitating healing of both sides. While skin substitutes or scaffolds have been developed to eliminate this issue, they fare even worse. Therefore, at Vrit, we have developed a handheld bioprinting system to help these patients heal better and faster. We do this through our minimum viable product, our Insight handheld bioprinter, and a range of bioinks that we're testing in our preclinical models. Our solution leverages the 3 Ps. It improves physical attachment to challenging surfaces, making physical reconstruction much easier. It enables personalization of the scaffold, meaning that different therapies can be added. And third, point of care manufacturing, giving the power back to the surgeon to choose what bioink formulation to use for a specific skin indication and wound type. Our competitive analysis shows we have 3 main types of competitors. We have epidermal sprays, which are used for superficial injuries. We have dermal matrices, which require a second intervention of an autograft to work, and without them are useless. And third are composites, which require 6 to 8 weeks to manufacture. Although being far less dependent on autografts, it eliminates the use of them to patients which have more than 80% burn. At Vrit, we can do it with much lower dependence on autografts and faster. Our market analysis shows we have a beachhead market, which is the burn market, starting with a SOM of 50 million, with a SAM of 500 million. And as we move into different skin indications, such as skin cancer lesions, diabetic foot ulcer, we expect a TAM of $8 billion. With that, I invite you to join.
That means your time was up, but that was another very good pitch. So this is not going to be easy. Well, we're going to make it a little bit easier and call upon our judges for the Q&A round. So here we are. So Marley, I believe you have the question for us today.
I do. Great pitches to both of you. My question is, what type of feedback or traction have you received from your idea or business so far?
Perfect. So what kind of feedback or traction have you received for your business idea? Tumiva, you'll be going first. You have 30 seconds.
I feel like I'm cheating a bit because I answered the same question in round 1. But we've been at a bunch of these competitions. We've presented our ideas a bunch of times, and we have dozens of people come up to us like after these events, wanting to sign up and wanting to hear about when we develop our product. People narrate their experiences with braiding. A lot of people don't like it. Like most people don't like it, but they still go through with it. And so yeah, I even have people checking up with me every couple of months saying, "Oh, when's it coming out? When can we use it?" And so I do think there's a real draw from the market.
I love it. Thank you, Tumiva. Sushant, same question for you. What kind of feedback or traction have you received? You have 30 seconds.
Yep. So we have got letters of interest from the top medical device companies in the world, and for many of our academic commercialization grants. We have also conducted more than 65 customer interviews with some of the key opinion leaders in the field and our key stakeholders. And we have got good feedback, and we've taken that feedback to also improve the device moving forward. We've also done extremely well in our pitch competitions and have placed first, second, and third. And some of those pitch competitions, we were among the 4 more than 200 companies that were participating in that. More than that, we are always going back to our key stakeholders.
Looks like your time was up. Thank you, Shashant. But that was great. Two very well answers for our Q&A. This is not going to be easy, but we are going to give some time to our judges to make up their mind. Is it going to be Tomiva or is it going to be Shashant that emerges victorious from this match? Well, only time will tell. And if you want to know, make sure you stick with us and don't go anywhere. And we'll be back in just under a minute with our winner. See you soon. And we are back. So it's time for the announcement. So I'm going to be first asking you, Marley, who have you chosen to move forward to the next round?
I wanted to start and congratulate you both on an amazing pitch. You guys did not make it difficult or made it very difficult to choose who to win. But I chose Shashant to move forward.
Sounds good. So Shashant, you have one vote. Robert, I'm going to be asking you now. Who have you chosen to move forward to the next round?
Guys, I really love the pitches. I love the ideas. They're all in tech and like very transformative, so they're really very good. So for me, I would go with Tomiwa to move forward.
It is a split vote. Okay, so that means we are going to go to our scores. So Marley, I'm going to be asking you first. What is your total score out of 40 for Tomiva?
32.
32. Awesome. Robert, what is your total score for Tomiva?
Tomiwa, I have 34.
34. So that's a total score of 66. All right. Now we're going to go to Shashant's score. Marley, what was your total score for Shashant out of 40?
35.
35. Awesome. And Robert, your total score for Shashant?
And I had 33.
33. And with just 2 points of a difference, congratulations, Shashant. You officially move forward to the next round. Great job, Tomiva. This was intensely close, but there we have it. Shashant emerges victorious and will be the representative for the University of Toronto. So this is amazing. We'll be back with our next matchup sharp at 5 p.m. Atlantic time. So make sure you stick with us and trust me, the 5 p.m. match will be our final match, and it will be with a bang. It's going to be really, really epic and really, really cool. So I will see you lovelies very soon in just under an hour with an amazing jam-packed match all laid out for you. So until then, make sure you stay warm, stay hydrated, and stay forever cute. And I will see you soon. Bye.